Oh. I'm sure you might have got that message too. I had you in a group text.
Sure.
No, so you know, it's just, it says A.
Those sign relationship meeting,
That's, you signed it.
you need one more, right?
I was distracted.
We're not asking you to do it, do it now. You did a great job.
And this is.
Hey, Tony, we're back, we're up now, you can sign back up. Thanks. All right, bye.
To see on YouTube.
Reviews.
Okay. We're live.
So as soon as Tony comes in, we'll go ahead and start. I'm not sure where Naima and Rennie are. I sent them a text. I sent them a message.
Oh, okay. Is the speaker on?
Yes.
The conference, the mic is on, so you might want to mute until you call it to order.
Actually, it says muted up here, doesn't it?
Hello, everyone. You guys are just muted.
There we go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, so today is June 6th, and we are at our Houston City Common Caucus meeting. It is 7:13, and the meeting is called to order. Everybody have a list, legislation list? Okay, good. All right, let's get started. So everyone from the Kingston Common Council is in attendance except for Naima Muhammad and Rennie Scott Jokers. All right, so starting with resolution number 107.
Naima's about
Back to come.
I just promoted her to a panelist.
Okay, so Naima Muhammad is now here. Hi, Naima.
Hello, I'm unable to turn on my camera, but I am present.
Okay. Resolution 107, requesting a 2022 transfer from sewer fund contingency, the amount of $7,033.32 to cover the cost from the February 2022 ice storm. This, the first couple of resolutions here from finance. John Tui did come talk to us about the ice storm. Rennie's not here. If anybody else wants to say anything about these that was in finance. These are from, everybody all right with this one?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was just, you know, there was, the ice storm did a lot of damage that
Yeah.
we obviously weren't financially prepared for, so we had to move money around to take care of everything.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with resolution 108, 2022 transfer and the amount of $101,877.96 from general fund contingency to cover the cost from the February 2022 ice storm. So that's much of the same. Resolution 109 is requesting bonding in the amount of $250,000 for replacement of sanitary sewer force main connecting the East Strand pump station to the wastewater treatment plant. Everybody all right with that? Any questions? Okay. Resolution 110 is the bond, so tomorrow there'll be a long roll on that. Resolution 111, authorizing the implementation and funding in the first instance, 100% of the federal aid and state, is that Marchicelli? Am I saying that right? Marchicelli or Caselli? Program aid, eligible cost of a transportation federal aid project and appropriating funds therefore. So this had to do with the Foxhall and Flatbush replacement, I believe it is. Any questions on that? Nope. Resolution 112, requesting a 2022 transfer in the Department of Public Works in the amount of $11,857.91 to cover operating expenses. So that's just a budget transfer, no financial impact there. Resolution number 113, requesting a 2022 internal budget transfer in the police department budget in the amount of $65,000 from the GIV grant revenue account for reimbursement for the crime analysis contract with the John Fenn Institute for Public Safety. That's the police station being reimbursed from the GIV.
Correct.
Right.
Zero impact.
Sorry.
Zero impact. I believe I chaired the finance last month, so. I
Okay,
was the
good.
chair, yeah.
Thanks for letting me know that I can defer some of these to you then if I need to.
Okay,
Resolution 114, requesting a 2022 transfer in the Department of Public Works in the amount of $16,000 to cover unforeseen resignation retirement payouts. That's kind of self-explanatory, right? Resolution number 115, request for the Common Council to obtain a certificate of need from New York State for ambulance service in the city of Kingston. That came out of laws and rules. And the police chief actually came and talked to us about that. Those of us that were in laws and rules came and spoke to us about that. And that has to do with the emergency medical services.
Mental health.
Mental health,
Component, yeah.
right, where if there's a situation going on, law enforcement may not have to be involved, which is nice. Okay. Resolution 116, adopting a final scoping document in connection with the Kingston Forward rezoning project under the State Environmental Quality Review Act process. Okay, Bartek spoke to us about that. Anybody have any questions on that? Great. Resolution 117, adopting the standard workdays for elected and appointed officials of the New York State retirement system. Any discussion on that?
I believe I'll have to excuse myself tomorrow from this since it relates to me. So I have to excuse myself from that vote.
Okay, would you, are you?
Yeah, so do we all have it in there? Oh, but none of us,
You do.
I do. So I'll also.
So the three of you.
Okay.
Okay. Resolution 118, appointing commissioners of deeds from July 1, 2022 to June 30, 2024. So you all are on that list, the commissioners list.
And you will all be getting forms to complete and get back to me after it's passed.
Okay. Resolution 119, resolution regarding NYNJ Watershed Protection Act. I actually believe that came out of public safety. Yes, Tony? You're muted.
I'm sorry, just catching up as we're at 119.
Yes, we're moving fast.
No, watershed protection. Yeah, it's the state sort of, and that pass a memorializing resolution. That's all that is. Yes.
Oh, okay.
To the police.
And I don't see any of our signatures on it for some reason.
To our attention.
Okay. All right. Any
Yeah,
questions?
yeah, it's on there. Yep. Just memorializing resolution.
Okay, great. All right, resolution 120, an ordinance amending an ordinance in relation to the traffic on the public streets of the city of Kingston, New York, and handicap parking on Greenkill Avenue. Resolution 121, an ordinance amending an ordinance in relation to the traffic on the public streets of the city of Kingston, New York, removing 2 handicap parking signs on Elmendorf Street. Okay, those are pretty self-explanatory. Resolution 122, approving the MOA between the City of Kingston and the CSEA Local 1000 ASF CNE AFL CIO Kingston City Unit 8951, Ulster County Local 856, adopting Juneteenth as a city holiday as per the attached MOA. Yay. Any questions on that one? No, Kingston catching up with everybody else. That's all. Resolution 123, approving the establishment of a Marijuana Regulation and Taxation Act, the MRTA Task Force. Everybody up and aware of what that is? Yes, so if and should this resolution pass, then we will move to the next step of having the application go out and then appointing people to the commission. Okay, I actually spoke to your friend.
You did?
He called me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Really wants to do it.
Very nice talking to him.
Great.
All right, and the last resolution.
So this task force, I'm sorry, going back there, the task force will be made up of this city residents.
The task force, yeah, we're hoping.
If it passes.
So
All right.
Sorry, just on that point, the application as written requires significant ties to the city of Kingston.
Great, good. So you have to have ties to the city of Kingston to even be on the commission. So significant ties. How do we measure significant ties?
It's your task force.
So I think it was 12, was it? So it's nine.
I think you can twice the number of appointees for the council versus the mayor, and I think it was, it's written up in the committee report.
Yeah, I just
Six and three.
6 and 3?
It is 6 and 3.
Okay, 6 and 3. All right, and so the last is the first reading, the local law number 2 of 2022, authorizing the adoption of a new chapter 87 of the Code of the City of Kingston entitled Open Meeting Participation. So we'll get the first reading of that tomorrow. And if there's no questions, that does it.
Wow, you didn't get a drink of water.
Took longer to get the video.
Yes, it did. It did. So that does it. So that is the end.
Wow, good job, Rita.
Caucus.
Yeah.
In and out.
Our prayer.